financial advice. Hi, Joy. I'm gonna just do this really quick. Do this real quick, yeah. I was looking over. I was looking over the story between the lady that was on fire on the train, right, in Coney Island, and this 2020 fire train that got burnt up. What's up? Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. To the motherfucking moon we go. So there's definitely something brewing, and that's why I wanted to do this little update. Now, we talked about the lady on fire, right? And the guy from Guatemala. And I said, weirdly enough, he snuck back in 2018, like the Phoenix coin. Happy New Year, everybody. He snuck in through Arizona. But guess what date he snuck in Arizona? He snuck in Arizona on June 1st. All right, June 1st. June 1st is 6-1. 6-1, flip it is 9-1. You know, 9-1 is connected to the Phoenix, right? Now, look, I'm going to show you a little bit of this other article here. Now, don't mind the mess. Let's see if I can do it like this. Now, here, this was a number 2 train, right? This says a number 2 train on 110 stations. So it's really 11. So there's your connection to the Super Bowl right now. This was in 2020. Also, that fire, that lady that was on fire, happened on the 22nd of December. There's your 2 too. All right. And then in 2020, that was this fire. Again, here's this. It was the number 2 train on the 110 station. So there's your 11. There's your 2. Okay. There's your Super Bowl connection. All right. As well as, look at this, another 16 involved. We said 61 with the date that this guy got in. Now, this one person, the conductor, right? He died. And then 16 others were injured in this fire. Okay, do you see the 91 here? Do you see the 91 here? Okay, 91 it is. And there's another Phoenix state. Okay, there's another fire. There's another Phoenix. As well as, not only was it the number 2 train on that station, here's another 211. 2 crew, 1 train, 1 death. There's your 211. 16 injured. There's your Phoenix number again. Okay, damage. Severe fire damage, okay? Fire, Phoenix, 91, Super Bowl date. Just, just found, I don't know what else is on here. Incident. Do we have anything else that we see here? On the Phoenix thing, it says 10, right? The train consists of 10, okay? On the Phoenix, it says 10. Here's another connection. The train consists of 10 cars, okay? R142 cars. All right? And then there's some numbers of the car sets over here while moving. And there's your crab number, 96. There's that crab number again. All right, and there's your 9, there's your 6, your 9. You got the 1-1 as well over here. You got 61, 91, whatever you want to do. Phoenix, 911 emergency. Whatever you want to do. And we said, oh, the motorman. And look at this other connection. The motorman identified as 36-year-old Gary Gobble. Okay, GG. But funny enough, 36, we just had a president that just died, right? On 3:30. That's another 3-9. Did he die on the? When did he die? The 27th or the 28th? I thought that was in the. Oh, he was the 39th president. I'm sorry, he was the 39th president. So there's your little connection there. And he lived to be 100. But anyway, that was just really about this update on the fire. Like I said, this fire in 2020, okay, This fire here in 2020 is connected to the Super Bowl date over here, as well as let's see if we can get the story on the mother, right? Because the mother went to Phoenix also. She ran to Phoenix. So let's see if we can get a. Let's see what we can pull up. Story about the sisters, that brother who passed away at the MTA at a 2020 fire. Okay, let's see what this says here. See, and then we say over here, torching death. Okay, we have the fire there, and then it says over here how Vicky Gobble over here in Arizona reached her in Arizona. And then it says who died in 2020. Does it say when she ran? It said I think in 2002 she ran to Arizona. Okay, that was the freaking scene right there. As you see, the fire department's there now. Weirdly enough, the lady that was standing there, you don't see any burnt blackness or anything there. That is so weird. This was the same door because that's the same number that was there. This is where the lady was standing. I'm assuming these people came after the fact, but yeah, I don't see any burn marks on the floor. This is so weird. That's so weird. Those are the people there. Let's not show any of these guys' faces. Let them rest in peace. Let them rest in peace. And then over here, New York City woman murdered 33 years ago. There's always 33. Always 33. So here it is over here. It says the pain and memory of her son's death forced, right, to leave Brooklyn's Flatlands neighborhood in 2022. So there's another 22 event, all right? And then she flew to Arizona. So there's something brewing, definitely something coming. The Phoenix is close, close, close. It's about to take off. Trying to see if there's anything else that we can see over here that maybe we can bullshit about. All right, remember the Polar Express too. Remember the Polar Express? It was the conductor, right? And there's over here, there's more conductors as well too. The people that are in power tend to forget their. Let's see. Do I see anything else? Do I see anything else? Yeah, no, I don't see anything else there, but I just wanted to touch up on that a little bit there and just show like how that is kind of crazy kind of numbers and connections. So we had that 2020 fire that the lady was on fire. Now there's a different name, right? The guy who lit her on fire came in 2018 through Arizona. Funny enough, he got caught up on June 1st, which is 6/1, coming through Arizona. Now we have, and she got burnt on the 22nd. And now I'm just saying there's another fire. So another subway series, there's another subway thing, another fire, another connection to 61, which is 91, and another connection to Arizona. Okay? Just showing everything that I see here. You see everything all good. Happy New Year, South Africa, yep. Happy New Year out there, man. Hope you're enjoying. Hope everybody's healthy and enjoying. There's some shit that's spreading out here. Now they're talking about some shit that they have no vaccine for, something like that, that's spreading. So everybody stay on your best health behavior. Yeah, rise to the Phoenix, baby, after the Super Bowl. Huh? Pittsburgh, maybe, possibly in the Super Bowl. Could be, could be. I don't know. My eyes are really glued on to January, and if not January, then May. May's my next day. But it can happen. I hope it happens much earlier than that. I really do. No, I didn't see that Micah Regs thing. I did not see that. But you know what purple leads to. Everybody wants to believe is XRP, and I feel sorry for them, but you can only tell them enough, and no one's gonna want to see it. Purple is XPR. It's XPR. It's the royalty, but people are gonna want to see what they want to see because they're holding certain coins, and they do not want to say that they've been fooled, and that's the bottom line. So, because a bear put it up and showed that XRP is purple, and then everybody's running with purple with XRP. But at the end of the day, they really know what it is. Matter of fact, you can go on Google right now and type in XPR, right? And just look up XPR updates. And all of a sudden, it'll come up with XRP shit. Everything's XRP, nothing with XPR, nothing about Fed Now, nothing about no connections, nothing. But yet, XRP is rubbing it in your face. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So, they're both great coins, and I'm just saying the price that XPR is at today, you can get like close to like 2,000 of them compared to getting one XRP. So, I mean, you do the math. If you're in it for the money, then you know where to buy. If you're in it for the tech, then pick your tech. Pick whatever works for you. So, it's going to be a beautiful day, beautiful holiday. I also know that I think there's a Persian Christmas that's on January 9th. All right. And I found it funny because Carter died, and they're going to do something for Carter on January 9th as well. Right. And remember, they had that Super Bowl on Christmas, and then you had Beyonce come do like some crazy halftime show on a Christmas football game, kind of making it look like a Super Bowl type thing. And she had Cowboy Carter. Okay, Cowboy Carter. Funny enough, Mr. Carter just passed away. I don't know if it's a ritual or what. We don't know what we're talking about. I just find it funny that, 2 or 3 days before he passes, she's got this big ass thing, Cowboy Carter, blah, 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 and then boom, he dies. But I'm just saying, they're doing something on the 9th. So January 9th is 9/1 if you flip it, right? Then from there, 19 days from January 9th is January 28th, like I said, is the end of the Dragon Year. So Dragon Year is still in effect, and we still got some days to go. We got 29 days to go with the Dragon Year. So nice little number. Hopefully something pumps, and we'll see what happens. But why does Bearable Guy with the 3 represent XRP as people multiple times? But why does Bearable Guy represent? But if you really look at it, it's not really XRP, Jimmy. Look at the X. The X is not really an X. The X is a hook. Okay? But people are going to want to say, because they're already attached, XRP Army is already attached to these riddles, believing that these riddles were made for XRP. And then once it's written on the flag on top of the castle, that's it. You can't change a lot of people's mind. Except for the people that have common sense, and that riddles will lead you to different paths. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it'll say something there, but most likely it's not going to write out the exact name. Most likely. It could be. Maybe it is XRP and I'm totally wrong, and I'm fine with that. But in my common sense, I don't think it's XRP. When you look at it, the X has a little hook on it. So that's more of a symbol. Then you have the RP there. You can take that and flip it, and you get, XPR. When you go backwards, because everything runs backwards. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm still in love with XPR. Just because of the price. Just because of where the price is today. And they can do the same shit as XRP. I mean, they both are kind of like similar tech. You know what I mean? So, come on. You do the math. 2,000 today compared to one token. That's just my opinion. That's just my choice. Good Pro Wealth. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Let's see. From what I saw, she was standing calmly, getting cooked alive, bro. Just burn a finger. You ain't standing still. Yeah. I mean, that was just a little weird to me, man. God bless that woman. She was so strong that she didn't let us cry out. She didn't let us scream out. She got burnt sitting down, stood up, and then like kind of posed for the camera, like in a way that I couldn't even imagine, and didn't even scream, didn't drop, didn't stop and roll, didn't have any type of emotion. I heard more emotion from the people on the platform than I did from the women. But I mean, that's just me. Maybe I wasn't seeing what I was really seeing. I don't know what that was. Coins like HBAR and Alcor have been taken off. Did it sell out? Maybe it did. Maybe it did. No, actually, it might be off because maybe nobody's selling. So maybe nobody's selling. But I think you might be able to swap, but the swap is very expensive when you're trying to swap HBAR. Maybe a rocket at Trump inauguration, but for me, it's March, April, May, bro. All right, listen, man. Listen, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. May's quite a while, and I don't really want to wait till May, But just going on based on my decodes, and somebody extremely on the elite side, pretty up there, who watched my video, kind of said that he enjoyed one of my decodes when I had mentioned that May can be an explosion. So I don't know. And like I said, the 128 code falls on 589. 58 is May 8th, 9. And Big Bang is Cinco de Mayo as well too. So, my guest is here. I'm gonna have to run. Mister. There's a policy put out from 67 years ago, but you gotta read them before he tells you who the king is. How many people actually own that and they would be tricky? It doesn't make sense to me. No, I bet you. Listen, I bet you Bitcoin and Ethereum, not the hype coins. I bet you Ethereum and Bitcoin are going to survive. Okay, just look on the WebAuth, right? Look in the WebAuth wallet. You have currencies. You got a bunch of You got a bunch of countries, but there's only three coins that got currency symbols on there. That's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and your XPRs. Okay, there is no XRP currency symbol there. I'm not saying that it's not going to be in currency. I'm just saying on the WebAuth wallet, WebAuth is showing that Bitcoin and Ethereum have currency symbols next to them. So I don't think they're going anywhere because they can easily be wrapped into the ecosystem. Because remember, everybody's thinking that Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to go away because of high prices and all that shit. Do you know how much customers? Do you know how many people Ethereum has attached to them with ERC20 tokens? So it would be smart to hold on to all those people that are connected to Ethereum, save Ethereum, wrap them. Now they're compliant. Now they're cheap. Okay, and now they can move fast as an XPR. Okay, that's just my opinion. Don't take that, for advice because we don't give advice here. But that's just me. I'm noticing that there are currency symbols for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and right next to it, XPR. I and I watched a bunch of videos, and I'll tell you right now, a lot of the videos that I watched that was on Bitcoin was showing like an atom sign around the Bitcoin symbol. So that was showing me that was wrapping. And then when I try to go back and when I try to go back to do some of those videos, I was trying to find them. Those videos don't even exist anymore. So fortunately, I didn't get to record it to show anything. But I did see it with my own eyes, so it doesn't matter to me. If people believe me, they do. If not, I know what I seen, and I seen that excuse my language, but I seen Bitcoin being wrapped in the atom sign. So Bitcoin is not going to go anywhere. Bitcoin is going to hit $1 million. Bitcoin is going to hit $1 million. Okay, I'd say no later than 2026. By the end of 2026, I really think it could pull if institutes are going to pour in. If the institutes are going to start pouring in January, February, March, April, then you haven't seen what Bitcoin can do. Then Bitcoin is going to hit $1 million. It's only 10 times from where it is now. So you got retail people, retail money in there. Maybe a country because it's a currency in one other country, but you haven't got the institutes. You haven't gotten the bankers and the masses. You're talking about like 5 or 10% of the population, retail people getting to Bitcoin, and look where the price is today. So you're telling me that it can't 10 times easily from 100,000 where it is now? It could easily probably do fucking 40 times, 50 times. It could probably easily hit fucking. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits $5.5 million with the 55 bullshit that's going on. Okay, people's fucking jaws will be on the floor. Happy effing New Year to whoever's holding Bitcoin. I don't hold Bitcoin like that, so too expensive for me. I didn't. At first, I thought it was gonna go down, but then when I did my research and everything, and I seen that, and this is my own words, and I'm not saying that I'm correct, but from what I feel that Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to get saved through Metallicus. By that time, it was already expensive to buy for me, so it didn't make sense for me to buy it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna end with this because I gotta do some cleaning because I got company coming. I'm gonna end you with this. Remember Home Alone 2? Remember Home Alone 2? Home Alone 2, right? And funny, that newspaper that I was showing you, that I was reading, that I said I got on Sunday, right? And I said it was showing me about the fire in 2020, and I was showing you about the Phoenix and Arizona and all that shit. The back, the back of that newspaper had a guy, showing Home Alone, right? But you remember Home Alone? Remember the plaza he was in? Okay. Do you know that Donald Trump was in Home Alone 2? Did you know that Donald Trump was in Home Alone 2? And I want you to understand why that is important, okay? Home Alone 2, this guy's walking through the hallway. Donald Trump is there, and he's like asking for directions, but this is what I want to show you. And I was talking about proton pussy, right? I was talking about proton pussy. Check it out. What's this? That's what the plaza has. That's the motherfucking proton symbol, the pronto, the Greek, the biblical Greek P, okay? That I showed you that was on the church. All right, the chia sign. Okay, that's the P. That is what's on Home Alone 2. So yeah, Bully Bear saying that Mr. Trump is gonna probably use proton pussy. You know what I mean? He might use proton pussy. Show me the chia sign. Not the CIA. Not that sign. Show me the chi shine. That was the P that you seen up there. That could be your anchor. Who knows if that's the anchor? Oh, you better get your anchor wallets. I'm just kidding. There's your P though. That was the P I was talking about. That biblical P. Now, I mean, maybe he won't use it, but that was Donald Trump in there in the PP building. In the PP building. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I don't know if they checked. They was claiming to think that the lady answering Don, they're claiming that she might have been homeless. So perfect way to not really put any type of description on her. Yeah, she was homeless. Nobody knew her. Nobody's gonna come up and say, oh yeah, I knew her. Yeah, she was this and that. Yeah, nobody's saying nothing. So imagine it was a bot or something. Imagine it was some type of clone or something. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Yeah, 589. 589 is May 8th, 2025. 589, 128th day is May 8th. So May's where the big bang for me probably is going to happen. I hope I'm wrong, but May is the explosion date. If not, then March or May, we're going to get smacked with a virus, I think. I would expect that time to come, March or May. Maybe the Big Bang is the coffee, sicky stuff coming. Happy New Year, Joy Lucas. Let's see. XRP is going to be used for derivatives, and XPR is going to be used for the credit unions. All right. Hopefully they're both being used. I hold both of them, so I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, Jimmy. But we've done everything. Silver, copper, crypto, survival supplies. Proud of us. Woohoo. I'm proud of everybody out here. Proud of everybody out here. Everybody is stacked up, ready to go. They understand what's out there. They understand that XPR got a lot of power and that it can keep up with XRP. So why not jump into XPR today while you can at least get about 2,000 of them? So what's up? Lillian, chat. What are your views on XRPT? My views are, if you can afford to pick up a few, pick up a few because you never know. I can't tell you if that's going to be legit or not. I have no idea. But, if you can afford to pick up a few, then I would say pick up a few and be in it to win it. So at least you have some, and if the ride goes up, then you're part of the ride. That's all I can say, man. I don't really know about those particular coins. Definitely gonna make it. BTC is killing the world. Is killing every other outset out there. Houses, real estate, gold, silver. BTC is killing everything. It hits $1 million. Forget about it. It's gonna be the best asset in the world ever. From pennies to millions. Unbelievable. Unreal how that money's moving. But it is what it is. This is new technology. Yeah. You know what? Let's go pull up the scene real quick. Why not? Let's go pull up the Home Alone scene with Trump. Trump, Home Alone. Bam, bam, psh, psh, bam, bam, psh, bam, bam. See, it was Donald Trump, baby. Donald Trump, Home Alone 2 scene, baby. Bop, 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 bop. Does he say anything? Let me see if he says anything in here. No. If you want to grow a beard. Some flags. There's the PP Plaza. See, he shows you the PP before he goes in to see Trump. Oh, he's leaving a suitcase out there. I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I'll just put it on the part. See what they say over here. You hope Ethereum burns? All right. Well, I don't got much of Ethereum anyway. I just got enough to do transactions.
Down the hall and to the left. Thanks.
To the left. Hey, look at Trump looking back at him. Look at Trump looking back at him, boy.
It is my esteemed pleasure to introduce Mr.
Let me see. I want to show you one more thing. One more thing. Let me see. One more thing. Yeah. This right here, baby. Did I do it? Looky. Remember Doc? Back to the Future 3. Come on now. You don't see this happening over here with Marty McFly on this horse. But you know Marty McFly is kind of dressed like this guy right here. You see Marty McFly right over here. He's got the little throw over. Yeah, he's got a little hat on over here too. But everybody's like, but he don't got that horse color. You know why? Because it's his jacket. His jacket is the color of this horse. His jacket is the color of this horse. He's got the golden jacket. There's the golden horse. There's my man Marty on there. Give me your hand, you see. Back to the Future 3, it's about to go off, baby. All right? And if you didn't know, I didn't get a bigger picture. If you didn't know that my friend is a proton sign on the spurs of his boots. On the spurs of his boots. That's proton, baby. That is proton. You can deny it all you want. All right? That's a proton symbol. And then when they got the knight too with his sword and the sword is those freaking has got the shining thing, it's a proton symbol. It's a motherfucking proton symbol. All right, bearable guys jerking people around. You got 2 Anchor accounts. That's what's up. Hey, listen, Anchor still has I think EOS and something else. So While the door is still open, you might as well grab one of those other accounts. You never know. You never know if it'll be valuable or not. Do it while the door is open. Do I feel what I feel about the puzzle on the last puzzle? I feel like they're showing that's like toward the end of it. The conclusion is coming. You've seen every little bit of all the puzzles is in that last puzzle. You got the castle in the background. You got the greenhouse in the background. You got like a white castle looking because it might have been inside where the bear was chiseling. You got the poker table out there as well. On it's white instead of brown. You got a key on top of there. Um, and like I said, you got the unicorn. And I said, remember the Mike Tyson fight when Mike Tyson was sitting in the ring and he was waiting to fight. I was singing the song. We are the new kings. It's our time to shine. Right? What does the knight have? The knight decrowned the king, and now the crown is on the knight. Okay? Because the shit is going to go popping overnight. New kings overnight. All right? XPR is going to pop overnight. That's just my opinion. This is my opinion, buddy. Have they done the migration of the XPR network to Meta blockchain? I don't think so. There is no date. I have no idea. They just said it's gonna migrate when it's ready to migrate. And that's the bottom line. So it doesn't matter when we know, when we don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna leave your money where it is. You're welcome, Cornell. You're welcome, All right. We suggest what NFA. We move some XPR into our certified Anchor wallet before migration. I just suggest that you do whatever you feel comfortable with. All right. I don't want to say move it here, move it there, and then if something happens and it gets stuck, I'm not having nobody come at me. So this is why I say do your own research. We're just having fun here. I put a little bit here, a little bit there, because anything can happen. These things could get frozen. Who knows? I have no idea. This is all new. This is all new crypto. I'm on the beliefs that Metallicus is going to do great. They're not going to fuck up. They're not going to let their wallet go AWOL or hacked like that because you'll lose the trust in the wallet. And it's such an easy wallet to have. At names, emails, everybody knows how to do an email. So moving money there would be so simple. So for that system and ecosystem to stand up, I would expect it to stay solid. But again, that doesn't hurt to. The CEO had mentioned about Anchor as well too. He didn't talk down about it. He said that it was good. He wasn't forcing people to go there. So you have to put in the times and pay attention. What do I think of Metal DAO? I don't. I just heard that Metal DAO can be as much as Bitcoin. That's all I heard. So that's all. That's all I can say about that. So you know, if you see what the price is on Bitcoin, somebody had mentioned that it could be worth as close. I don't know if they meant that it can be worth what Bitcoin was worth that day, which was, I don't know, that was months ago that I heard that message. So I don't know if they meant, like whatever it was worth that day, that it can get up to that point, or that the Metal DAO has the ability to grow as much as Bitcoin, real time. That I don't know, but I would like to believe so. Zenga Zenga. Yes, it's the Lone Ranger. Listen, the bear's multiple things. He's the Lone Ranger. He's Zorro. These are people that played the mask that, was trying to help out people. Just like the bear is trying to help out people. He's Robin from Batman. You know, he's multiple people, I believe, playing a role of multiple people, just like all of us. Yeah, a lot of people do think it's about XRP. If you believe it's about XRP, then more power to you. Do what you got to do. Buy more XRP then. Yes, the unicorn got a purple horn on it. Why do I think the king is missing a half a pinky? When I looked that up, it seemed like you lost a pinky when you were like a thief. So who knows? Maybe the old king might have been maybe the feds. I don't know. Maybe they're the people that have been stealing, the bank cartels. Who knows? You know, people that have been kind of stealing from the people all these years. Maybe that's who the kings were, right? Those bankers, those damn on the debt clock, it showed something about U.S. Treasury and Fed now. It said something about Fed now dollar gone and U.S. Treasury, I think, coming up. So who knows? Maybe the king was the Feds and the Fed now. Not Fed now. What was the other one? Whatever it was. Maybe the king was the people that were behind the banking cartels and shit like that. And now they cut off their pinkies because you've been stealing from the people. And now power to the people. People getting the power back. Right? That's what the kind of talk is about the XPR and XRP and XLM and all these other payment coins getting power back to the people. So maybe that's what that missing pinky has to do with that. The knight is definitely Marshall, symbolizing metallic is the gold standard. Yeah, I would put metallic is on a gold standard to be honest. They're the silver standard. Gold is fucking for fools. Gold is for fools, my friend. Gold is for fools. That's the shiny object to distract you. I never anchor. I put it on a web board, then haven't touched it once. Never stake nothing. Well, why wouldn't you stake? You have free. I mean, I guess you could do what you like. But I'm sure everything's there though, you know. Didn't touch it, and you go back to the wallet. Everything's sitting there, beautiful, ready to move, ready to use, ready to stake if you choose. I think XCN will outperform XPR. It's kind of hard to go against BlackRock. Sure. Well, you know, there's plenty of coins out there. There's plenty of coins. I never had a look at XCN. It was the first time I'm hearing about it, so I couldn't even say. I'm gonna stick to what I know. We're pretty much at the end. I'm not swapping anything. Last thing I swapped was Sora, and I think I learned my lesson. I'm not swapping no more. The U.S. martial law is coming, meaning Metallicas will be written into law for banking at the first blockchain bank and trust. Yes, it will be. As you can see, Marshall has a few bills that he put out there. So do your own research. You'll see what he has out there. Let's see. People just wasting my time. I'm here. I'm gonna have to just start blocking you because you're taking up my space up here. I thought Weber was legit. Why could the Rick think it's the B system XID? Damn, bro, are you still in contact? I mean, I don't think he blocked me or anything. I mean, we don't really speak like that, you know. So I have no idea what's up with Crypto Rick. Why he thinks that. You know, that's what he chooses to think. Then let him think what he chooses. All right. I have no idea, but I don't think he's hard to reach. You could probably reach him on X.com. Reach out to him, see why he chose to feel the way he feels. You know, I'm not gonna really speak with him about that because I feel differently, and that's the bottom line. So I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'm gonna hold XOR. I mean, I've been singing symbols and shit like that. It's just crazy that I purchased XOR at a time way before their supply went ham. So yeah, that's all I really want to say about that. Went from 4 digits to 2 digits. Yeah, it is what it is, though. I'm staying with it anyway. Staying with XOR. Yeah, doms. Bearable Guy tells us in the Reddit post the king is actually a specific person that represents the old financial order. Um, all right, I don't really know who it represents, but whoever it does, it seems like the old is going out and the new is about to come in. There's audio. Everybody else can hear me. Went from 200 to $4. Yeah, mine went from 4 digits to 2 digits. I would think precious metals moves before crypto. I don't know. That's what I expected. I expected precious metals to move before crypto, and anything that was connected to precious metals would move with precious metals. But again, nothing really happened with price wise on Thanksgiving, so you know it is what it is at this point. All right, let me wrap it up over here. Got shit to do. Everybody have a great New Year, happy holidays, and let's see what January brings. The first is right around the corner. Let's see if anything happens. Peace out. Be safe. If you're driving, be safe out there. Don't drink and drive.